Hello everyone, hello my loves, it's your divine Cancerian goddess here with you, and I'm back with another YouTube video today, and I am so excited to be recording right now. I just love doing this for you guys. This is like the highlight of my day. When I set up and I start recording, this is like the highlight of my day. So please make sure that if you are watching this video, you hit like, share, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I post new content. You do not want to miss out on this vibe. It's dope, I promise. So first and foremost, I would like to thank my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I would like to thank everybody for all the feedback that I'm getting. I love reading my comments on this channel, okay? So today we're going to be talking about the love compatibility between the Cancer female and the Virgo male. Now, I love this pair together. You have your cardinal sign and you have your mutable sign, okay? The mutable sign is the Virgo and the cardinal is the Cancer. But what I love about this pair is when you put a cardinal and a mutable sign together, they really complement each other very well, because the mutable sign will be able to be flexible and adapt to the more unstable cardinal sign like a Cancer. Now, when we say unstable, when we talk about a Cancer, we're not talking about unstable as a person. We're talking about the way that the Cancer communicates, the way that the Cancer is ruled, which is by the moon. And the moon, we all know, goes through many different phases, okay? The moon can go through phases from an instant to another instant, okay? The moon changes, I think it goes through 12 different phases, and it takes a total of 29 and a half days, I believe so. So when you're dealing with a Cancer woman, you're dealing with someone whose emotions are constantly changing and going up and down. And when you pair the Virgo man with the Cancer woman, the Virgo man is able to adapt to her many different mood swings because he is a mutable sign, okay? And he is very grounded because he is an earth sign. When we look at nature, okay, and you look at the way the earth sort of holds or cradles the water, you know, it knows, the earth gives the water, you know, a way to know where to stop and where to go. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you go to the beach, you see how the land and the water, it stops at a certain point. So to me, that, you know, if you put it in relationship terms, they balance one another, they complement one another, just like they do, you know, in nature. You know, the earth needs the water for nourishment. So they complement each other and they need each other in certain ways when you talk about them in a relationship. Now, when I do these videos and I talk about the love compatibility, you have to remember that I'm talking about the sun signs. Okay, you have to understand that you have your own personal planet placements, and you also have other signs in your natal chart that make up your characteristics. So if you want something that's more accurate, then you need to look at your chart and your partner's chart. Okay, but when I say Cancer female and Virgo male, I'm talking about the sun signs. Okay, so this is general. This is just like a general compatibility video. Okay, we're not going based on the entire chart. So you have your Cancer woman who rules the fourth house. Okay, and the fourth house talks about home, tradition, and family. Okay, and then you have your Virgo male who rules the sixth house, which rules routine and hygiene, cleanliness. So the first way that these two may complement each other is the way that they take care of their homes. Okay, like I said before, my mother is a Virgo, and Virgos are like OCD when it comes to cleanliness. Okay, so they're both very concerned when it comes to the home and the condition of the home. This is something that's important to both of these signs. Now, where they may clash when it comes to the home life is the Cancer tends to hold on to things. The Cancer tends to have a lot of clutter or quote unquote junk in the house because we have a really hard time of letting things go. The Cancer sign is a very histrionic sign. We're all about the past, tradition, history. So you may find that it's kind of hard for a Cancer to throw things away or let things go. It could be, you know, an old family heirloom or an old beat up t-shirt, but that old beat up t-shirt may mean something to that Cancer and it may mean nothing to that Virgo. So that's somewhere where they may have to communicate and come to a common ground. But I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. Now, the Cancer has a dark side. Okay, the Cancer is ruled by the moon, but we have to remember that there is a certain part of the moon that we don't see. And there's a certain part of the Cancer that you may not see unless it's, you know, brung out in a certain situation, or that Cancer is in a certain mood that day. So the Cancer is a naturally negative sign, okay? And every sign has a dark side, but the Cancer is naturally a negative sign. And what I mean by that is the Cancer woman usually sees the bad in situations and in people before she actually sees the good. And this could work for her. This could work for her in her advantage, or, you know, it could be a disadvantage for her. I personally believe that when it comes to love and relationships, seeing the bad before the good may be a disadvantage for the Cancer. Business and money wise, it is a good thing that the Cancer may react to something negatively, as in seeing the bad before the good when it comes to business and finance. But I think it works against the Cancer woman when she sees the bad before the good in a love relationship, because it's almost like Cancers are so deep emotionally, and we're so intuitive, and we live in our heads so much that sometimes it may sound crazy, but we can break our own hearts before we even get that deep into a relationship, because the Cancer is all about, you know, imagination and fantasy, and we live in our heads and in imagination and fantasy. So we may take something that's very, very small and just run with it, and we'll make a whole scenario in our head of something that may not even really be going on, and we may sabotage a relationship like that. Cancers do tend to do that because of the negative side. On the lighter side, a Cancer woman is a really good person to settle down with if you're looking for family, marriage. If you're looking for someone that's going to, you know, tend to the home, then, you know, this is a good sign for you. This is a good sign to match with a Virgo, because like I said, they both have the same interest. They just express that interest in different ways, okay? So that's the Cancer female. So, and I spoke a lot about the Cancer female in my previous videos. I'm a Cancer myself. My son is a Cancer. So, my brother is a Cancer. Me and my brother are Cancer Leo cusp. But we are so different in so many ways. I was actually thinking about bringing my brother on the channel, because I think that would be a really fun twist. What I find, off topic, what I find funny is me and my brother are both Cancer Leo cusp. But we're like day and night. He's way more sensitive than I am, and he's way more social than I am. My brother is a social butterfly. He's the one with all the friends. He's the one with, you know, the big social life. He's very outgoing. I'm more of a, you know, maybe one or two people I consider a friend. Everybody else is kind of an acquaintance. I can pretty much sit in the house by myself all day and I'm fine. Okay, so I think that will probably be our next video, but leave a comment and let me know if you would like for me to bring him on the channel. I think you guys would really enjoy his presence. So then you have the Virgo man, who is an earth sign, who is a mutable sign, meaning that he's flexible, he's able to adapt to his surroundings, and he is grounded. Also, the Virgo itself is a sign of marriage. This is a marriage sign, okay? So that's another reason why I think that these two would pair really well, because the Cancer is about stability. Marriage is not a problem for the Cancer. Starting a family is not a problem for the Cancer. Now, you have to remember, the Cancer and the Virgo, even though they do go well together, the communication may be a problem for these two. Only because, like I said in my last video when I spoke about the Virgo female, Virgos are more intellectual people. They're head over heart kind of people. And the Cancer is the heart over the head kind of person. So the Cancer may communicate something in a very emotional manner, coming from a very emotional place, and she may not get that same energy, that same emotional response back from her Virgo male, because a Virgo male is going to look at something from a more rational, logical point of view, versus his Cancer female that's going to look at things from a more intuitive, emotional point of view. So the differences between how they communicate, the Virgo man may come off a bit harsh to the Cancer woman. The Virgo man would have to remember that his Cancer woman is very sensitive and that she's coming from a place of the heart. She's coming from a place of emotion. So he may have to soften up the way that he delivers things, even though it may be coming from a good place. I tend to see that with the Virgo male and the Virgo female. They come off a little harsh in the way that they communicate sometimes, but usually it's just from a good place. It's just the way that they are. That's just the Virgo characteristics. Virgos are not very in tune with their emotions, but I think with being with a Cancer woman, that will soften up the Virgo man and allow him to be more in touch with his emotions and his intuition. I think that they complement each other very well. I think that, you know, water and earth complement each other in nature, and I believe that they complement each other in a love relationship as well. So that is all that we have for today. I really enjoyed doing this video. If I haven't already said it, I'm going to say it again. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below and let me know how you like this video. And if you would like for me to bring my brother on, I think that he would be an excellent character for our next video. Trust me, he is super entertaining. Okay, he's a little bit more entertaining than me. But I love you guys. I really enjoyed you guys' time today. And I will see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.